Hey, what up? It's Eric O'Brien, Way of the Warrior, and I want to apologize for two things. Number one, for party rocking, and I was asked to get a haircut, so I went and did that. But without further ado, it's UFC 142. Main event is Chad Mendes taking on the champ Jose Aldo. Mendes has that advantage in the wrestling and probably a slight advantage in cardio, where Jose Aldo has a advantage pretty much everywhere else. And I think the leg kicks are going to set up for whatever Jose wants to do on Saturday night. While Mendes can use his superior wrestling, I think what you saw in the Uriah Faber match, where Jose was able to use his leg kicks to nullify any sort of wrestling and put Uriah back on his heels, he'll do the same thing on Saturday night. And I'm hoping he comes out much more aggressively than he did against Mark Hominick, because he's gotten a little tentative. He doesn't look like the same Jose Aldo that was in the WEC, and I don't know if the lights are brighter in the UFC, if you know what I'm saying, but being on the stage of Rio, I think that Jose Aldo wants to put on a stunning performance, and will do so and put the very first loss on Chad Mendes' record. Vitor Belfort, he takes on Anthony Rumble Johnson at UFC Rio, and broke on our show, there will be 6 events in Brazil in 2012 that the UFC will be visiting, and in fact, in some ways, making a home country out of Brazil, which is a good call. This is going to be a great, great fight. Vitor in his homeland and in his hometown, and Anthony Johnson taking a very difficult test at 185. Anthony had a couple problems making 170, so this is a natural move for him, but a very, very cold wake-up call, making his debut at 185 against Vitor Belfort. He's going to find out just how difficult that weight class is. Vitor Belfort's been absolutely explosive, save for when he got bested by Anderson Silva, but there's a long list of people who were bested by Anderson Silva. That aside, he has looked great in the 2 fights surrounding that Anderson fight, and I think on Saturday night, he's going to show that his quickness and his explosion is going to outdo the striking of Anthony Johnson, who really doesn't keep his hands up all that often. And when you drop your hands with a guy who can punch as quick as Vitor does and as powerful as Vitor does, he can end the fight very quickly. That's not to say that this is going to be a walk in the park for Vitor Belfort. This could be an awesome fight for the fans, though. Look for Vitor to win, and leads us to the other Brazilian that I'm in love with on this card, in Edson Barboza, taking on Terry Edom. Terry Edom has won submission of the night in his last 3 wins. Edson Barboza can kick a man in half, and that's what I think he's going to do on Saturday night. While Terry Edom, his sick ground game would be fun to watch against Edson Barboza, I don't think he's going to get the chance, because the leg kicks of Barboza are going to change the way that Terry Edom walks for the rest of his life. And I don't mean that in a joking fashion, I mean that in the literal sense. Edson Barboza is the real deal, and those kicks, I heard them firsthand when he fought in Detroit, are something to behold. Look on Saturday night for a kickathon, and for Edson Barboza to make a lot of money for his charity, Kicks Against British People. Pay-per-view is supposed to be free on Xbox Live. If you got UFC 141, you will get this one for free. I'm not sure that I'm going to fall for it twice, but you are more than welcome to. You can follow along with all the other results on our Facebook page or Twitter. Just search WOW Show. The show Friday night at 6 o'clock. It's Way of the Warrior. Catch you Saturday night.